So I'm sat here with my morning cup of tea. I've got the heat coming out of the vents from down here. And I can't say I'm not absolutely jealous about not going into the park. I can't say I am jealous about not being able to go into the parks today, when this is what it looks like outside.
Yeah, it definitely makes it a bit easier to leave.
It definitely does. It's been a lovely week this week. We did get a bit of rain, but it's really, really raining this morning. Obviously some of that's coming down off the roof because the roofs are slanted here for the, what are they called, babe? I forgot the name.
Solar panels.
The solar panels that are on the roofs here. But it's still absolutely bouncing it down. You can see like it's still raining lots. So yeah, I'm glad I'm not walking around in that all day today. Also, my feet are definitely done. I felt about 98 getting out of bed this morning.
You actually looked at this morning?
No, I actually looked at it. You know when you're like, you can't stand up straight because your back's hurting and you're walking really stiff because your legs have seized up and the back of my ankles are burning and I have some, I don't know why, I think it's because I never ever usually wear socks ever in my life. I hate them. I hate socks. I hate the feel of them on my toes.
You're a proper weirdo about socks.
I really don't like socks. Even in the depth of winter, I don't wear socks.
I kind of just turned into that as well because I can't stand my socks being tight off.
What I can't stand is the sock touching my front, my big toe.
Yeah,
I don't know why. The nail on my big toe, even though I don't have long nails on my feet, but just any part of my nail on my big, I just hate it. It just, oh, it makes me cringe. Anyway, I never usually wear socks, but because it's been really cold here this week, I've worn socks and I've got like mad rashes around both ankles. Anyway, yeah, so they're itching like mad. Well, I woke up this morning, we did have a bit of a sleep in this morning and I think we need to leave here about 11. Do we need to leave here about 11ish?
Yeah, we do.
To get to, we need to start getting together, just getting ourselves ready. Sorry, sweetheart. Anyway, we're getting the ferry this evening, but we do have obviously a 4-ish hour drive down to, well, it's about 3 hours, but we're in the van. We have to do stops with Aurora, things like that, so it's probably going to take us at least 4 hours. We're going to get over on the ferry, we're going to cross over into London this evening, and we're parking up somewhere. We've got somewhere to go and park up, so it's going to be a nice lot. Oh, it's just going to be a nammy day, guys. I know you guys thinking what? It's not going to be a great content whilst we're driving, obviously.
It's
but
just like,
oh, it's going to be so nice to not use my legs.
We're on our feet all.
Yeah, we've been on our feet all week.
Days. Yeah.
Poor us. I know, first world problems. Poor us walking around Disneyland all week.
Nah, I'm
Poor
joking.
us. We're obviously joking. But yeah, my legs are seized up today, so I am glad. Right, we're going to get ourselves all together and ready and set off for the long drive back to the ferry port.
Fast lane when I pass in the street, bag of money in the passenger seat. Simcoe's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east. Way up, I might never come down, cause the coast racking up the flight miles. So high, I might never come down, so what, this is my lifestyle. Wait a minute, work hard for the car, so that's why it's all tinted. Wait.
After a bit of a grueling 4 hours on the road and some serious wind where they're trying to knock us off the road the whole time, welcome to Calais Port. Boom! It's a very, very beautiful sunset, but our boat's delayed because of the weather. There's some serious wind going on, so I'm guessing the crossing's going to be rough tonight. So we're just waiting out the delay. that's it, we've officially left France. Sort of, we're on the boat anyway. So not kind of technically officially, we're still technically officially in France. But you know what I mean? So, yeah, there is a lot. This feels like one of them new nice ones though. Again, it's very busy though. So hopefully gonna get some nice chairs now. And get some food, because we're starving. Take you back, this is one of the golden oldies. Still very nice though. Change of plan, the food doesn't look that appetizing on here, so we're going to wait till we get off and hit up a McDonald's. High five everybody. Yeah. Oh yeah.
OMG guys, the waves are actually massive.
The waves are crashing up
oh my gosh.
the windows.
The waves are like that time when we was crossing over from Greece to...
Still that way.
Greece to Italy.
Yeah.
And the waves are like... insane. That you couldn't even stand up without falling over.
Yeah, it was, and these ones, they're so high, like the boat is really high up where it's at, but they're crashing up the window, it's
Yeah,
terrible.
you can literally see the waves crashing so hard and
Where
it
are
makes
we
the whole
going?
boat like shake.
Where are we going, Esme?
No, it's just shut. Oh my god, yes, it's not shut. We're going into here because I want to go find my Dior perfume. Going to find my Dior perfume so I can smell like Dior again because I can use all the testers, right? Oh my god, no, wait, I don't something of it, wait.
Is it blooming bouquet?
No!
Is it?
No!
Is it
No, they don't have it! No! I'm so sad. I'm so sad. No, I don't really like the smell of the other ones, to be honest. Like the other ones like just don't smell as nice as the absolutely blooming one. And they don't have it. Right, we're gonna have to find a different one to smell like because they don't have
That
it.
one smells nice, I like the blooming one.
This one looks quite cute, doesn't it? Oh, it's so warm. Okay, this is the one that we're using for now because this one smells so good. Okay, I did a little combo. I did this one and this one. This one doesn't have much of a flavour, but it actually smells quite a lot like the absolutely blooming one. So I'll put this one on. I love the bottle of this one because I love how pink it is. So nice. They've got all the Dior lip oils.
You know the quality of like how there's red, because I've seen so many people saying it's like red.
Yeah, it is.
Whoa.
Red.
Look at that.
Oh my god. Look at all these. Lipsticks. Okay, we're going back. Because I'm so sad that they didn't have the absolutely blooming one, but it's okay because we still smell like it, so it's all good. Day 500 of trying to convince Mum to get me that Dior perfume for Christmas. It's not going very well.
Oh, we had the water in the boat.
So whilst we just sat here on the ferry on the wide home, I thought I'd just give you a few little tips for anybody travelling to Disneyland Paris, because we get this question all the time. It's too long to do like a whole thing in a vlog. It kind of needs to be a whole thing in itself, which we might do, but we're not going to do obviously during Vlogmas because it would take up a whole vlog. So I thought I'd just give you a few must-dos in Hollywood. I'm about to say Hollywood Studios, in Disney Studios. So there's a few shows in studios that you can go and see, and my absolute favourite one, and I say my, I mean all of our family's favourite show, not just in studios but actually in the whole of both parks, is Mickey and the Magician. It is so good. It's definitely one of my favourites. It's a classic. We've seen it so many times, and every single time we see it, it's just as good as the last time. We absolutely love it. I'm not going to give away any spoilers because sorry guys, just had to clear the memory card. I won't give away any spoilers, but it does. It's about Mickey trying to find his magic basically, and it includes characters. Mickey Mouse. It's about Mickey trying to find his magic, and it includes characters from lots of different shows, lots of princesses, yeah, lots of characters, should I say, from Disney. It's just really good. The classic songs, bits from like The Lion King, and they all sing live, and their voice are just amazing. It's just a really good show. So if you're going to Disneyland and you have tickets for Disney Studios as well, which is the park hopper pass, or if you've booked a package with a hotel, then you will have tickets for both parks. Amazing, we absolutely love it. Now the girls' favourite rides in studios.
Mine is a Crusher Coaster, which is weird because the time we just went was my first time ever doing it.
It was.
So, because the queue though was like 18 minutes now.
Yeah.
And like I think it was summer, I mean they go like, okay, let's just queue it, it's while we can do it. And then we got to like, we were just about to get on. Like we were just about to get to the inside part and then it broke down.
It did. So they got to do it this time. Our friends had passes that we were able to use with them, and they managed to get on this time without the big queue. So that was really lucky and really good. And it was Isla's first time, and she absolutely loved it. She loved it. I will say, if you want to do this, that the queue does not go down. So I know a few times when we went back in the early days, we'd say let's wait until later until the queue goes down a bit. It doesn't on Crusher Coaster. It stays like over an hour the majority of the time. When we've been to Disneyland Paris, it's usually like low season because we homeschool, and it's still at least an hour long, that ride, and it never goes down.
The least I've ever seen Crusher Coaster was like 50 or 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's always really big, so if you want to do it, I would recommend just getting into the park, queuing, doing it. Okay, Isabel's favourite ride, and Esme's, they both just told me, is Avengers Flight Force. Now, this used to be Rock and Roller Coaster, and it's right at the back of the park, and it's a really good, fast, spinny, upside downy, Rita style take-off, Rita from Alton Towers style, what's it called? Catapults you forward.
Yeah.
Roller coaster ride. It's a big thrill ride.
I love that ride a lot, but when I first did it, because it was like my first massive roller coaster like that, it felt so scary.
Yeah.
I feel like it doesn't feel that intense anymore. I feel like it's just like a
got
normal
used to
roller
it. It's a really good ride, and opposite to Crusher Coaster, you can often get on Avengers Flight Force with a 5-minute wait. You guys have done it plenty of times, like over and over and over again.
I've ever seen it got 30 minutes. That's what it was like whenever, but that was such a busy day.
I think that was like New Year's Eve or something.
Yeah.
Or I can't remember. Maybe over summer. Summer times might be busier. So that's the girls' ride. My favourite ride in studios, and one that you cannot miss. And the queue with this one's hit and miss. We've seen it like 45 minutes, and then when we went this time we saw it as low as 10 minutes. That ride is Ratatouille. Oh my gosh. You love Ratatouille, don't you? Are you cleaning the chairs? Honestly, you want to keep Mila quiet, or you want to keep her occupied?
Big Thunder Mountain.
Yours is Big Thunder Mountain, isn't it? We're not doing that park right now. What, darling? What's your favourite ride in Disneyland? Which did you like? Which ride did you go on? Ratatouille?
Yeah!
Did you love it? Oh, that's it. You grab hold of my hair. Yeah, keep Mila occupied. Just give her a baby wipe, and she'll just clean the whole chairs, the table, the lot. Anyway, Ratatouille. It's actually a 3D ride. Oh, just take my hair with you, Mila. It's a 3D ride, and it's one of those rides that when you go through, it's like trackless as well, so it's really cool. I find it really fascinating how it all works. You're sat in a rat, and you're basically transported rat size, so everything's massive when you're going around the ride. But it's really cool because there's like 3D screens that you can see, but then it turns into like, what's it called, like real, not screens, but like massive food coming down and giant forks, humongous fridges. You're basically transported to rat size. It's really cool. And there's also a section that you're going through that you can smell, so there's like oranges there, and you can smell oranges. It's just a really, really, really good ride, and you can get on that often without the massive queue.
It's a very immersive trackless ride system.
It is, it's very good. If you like thrill rides, but you're not much of a massive roller coaster, shake you, wobble your bones type person, then I would definitely recommend RC Racer. So this is a ride. Can you remember the height limit on RC Racer? I think it's 120. It's 120. RC Racer is a really good thrill ride. It gives you that belly drop, but it's not rattle you. It's very smooth. It's not a rattle your bones type roller coaster. So I definitely recommend that. And then similarly, we have Tower of Terror, which, like Ratatouille, it can get really busy and be up to like 45 minutes, an hour, but you can get lucky often with Tower of Terror, and there's often a 5-minute queue time, and you'll be able to go on again and again. Obviously that's another thrill ride, but not quite a rattle your bones, more just a suspenseful, like drop type ride. and it's also really, really, really good. There is also a Frozen show. We didn't actually do the Frozen show in Studios this time, and a few other more child-friendly rides. There's a Cars one that's quite actually fun. It spins you around in cars. There's the Slinky Dog ride. That's a really good one. I wouldn't queue up for more than like 15 minutes for that one, simply because it's over within like, I'm sure the ride lasts like 50 seconds. It's like the quickest ride in history. As soon as you set off, I think you go around the... Is it Slinky Dog such a quick ride?
It's like a minute.
Is it like 50? Yeah, we filmed it once and it is actually like 50 something seconds. It's over before you know it, so although it's a cute ride for children to do, I wouldn't recommend like queuing for ages for it, because it is literally over within seconds. And then Parachute Drop in Toy Story Land is also another good one, but that often has a queue of more than 25 minutes. I think 25 minutes was this time. That's probably one of the quietest times I've seen it. And then finally, people have asked about food in Studios. I can't comment. She's been such a monkey. I can't comment on food in Studios because we don't usually eat in there, do we? Nah. I think we've had like a pizza or a pasta dish in there right at the back in the back lot, but we don't tend to eat in Studios. Yeah, it's nicer in the Village or the Disney park. But I hope that gives a few of you some tips if you're planning on going to Disneyland. There's plenty of shops and things like that, and there's also lots of food carts and things outside that you can buy drinks at. Drinks are typically around £4 each, right? €4 each, £4.50 each, between €4 and £4.50 each, and that's for a regular size Coke. Meal deals where you get like a pizza and a drink and a salad, or a pasta, a salad, or a slice of garlic bread and a drink, or a burger and fries and a drink. They're usually around £18, €18. I keep saying pound. About €18. Bags of crisps are quite expensive. How much are the bags of crisps there? They're like €4. $2.80 for a regular sized bag of crisps.
It's something like that. I'm not.
And then the larger bags were like €6, I think. So that's it for Studios, I think. I think I've answered everything that I've been asked for that park. If anybody's interested, I can do another one of these for the Disneyland park as well, and also the Village, because there's a few restaurants that we really love to eat at in the Village. And if anyone's interested in prices and things like that, then I can also include those. I don't want to take over this whole vlog, just chatting about it, but I hope that helps some of you guys for Studios if you've got a plan coming up anytime soon. Hey everyone. Maybe two. Oh my goodness. Baby Chris has run us off ragged on this boat.
And all of a sudden she just crashed.
And all of a sudden she just got me and said, Mama, I need to go to bed. And I said, are you tired? And she didn't even say anything back.
She's so freaking beautiful.
Yeah, she is. Although her hair is completely and utterly wild right now.
She took her tails out, she's ruined it.
Sweetheart.
When you try and stealth camp a massive vehicle like this in the middle of London, this is kind of what it looks like. Just check out the back, this is hilarious. It's like, it sticks out like 10 times past the car parking space. Yeah. But don't worry, whoa, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of a light effort like this. But don't worry, I'm not doing anything illegal right now. I'm not even stealth camping. I'm actually at a campsite in the middle of London, right in the heart of London. And because we arrived late, we called them early because our ferry was delayed and we arrived late. They closed, so we have to stay in the out of hours car park tonight, basically not on the pitch, in the car park basically, which is where we are now. But we don't need a pitch, we don't need lecky, we don't need anything because we've got it all on board anyway. We just need a place to park. So we've got it, perfect. We're here for a couple of nights because we're doing some London exploration and something very, very cool tomorrow that the girls especially are gonna love. Really excited about that, something very Christmassy-esque to round off this little portion of Vlogmas. And trust me, there's lots more portions of Vlogmas to come. We're not just going home, fools. No, I mean, we are going home, but you know, that's not where it's staying. You feel me? Okay, this is a busy, busy December. It's gonna be very, very good. Moving on from that though, we are in the middle of London, and this place is a gem because if anybody is thinking, oh, I don't want to go to London and I drive a van, or I live in a van, or whatever I do in a caravan, I don't want to go to London because I can't take my caravan there, I'm not going to be able to park a van in the centre of London, you would be right. I would not. What is that wind about? Okay, hopefully I've got a bit of shade now. You'd be right, I wouldn't attempt to take that van anywhere near central London or anything like that. We're currently in London, and there is an amazing caravan and motorhome site here, which is where we're at right now. It was a bit of a gem that I found. That is incredible. I don't know what that is, but that looks like it looks like it's SpaceX. It looks like I'm stood below like one of Elon's rockets right now. You can't even see it in the dark properly, but because it's way too dark to be able to see it. It's like a huge rocket. It must be like a telecommunications tower or something, but it looks well freaky in the dark right now because it's lit up with red lights like an actual rocket, and it goes about a zillion foot in the air. But it's making a noise. You hear that noise? That's not wind. That's that tower. I need to know what that tower's doing. If I'm parked right next to it, the tower's there. Van's like there somewhere with the lights. There we go. Right, okay. I think there's a bus stop from right outside the place, takes you straight direct into central London within 30 minutes. And then obviously you can jump on tubes and do whatever else you need to do, which is obviously what we're going to be doing tomorrow. But it's a great base to leave your van at, or your caravan, and then explore London from. And you don't feel like you're in London at all right now. I feel like I'm in the middle of the countryside. It's really, really nice. Anyway, I've just been on top of our drinking water supply and had a little explore. And I'm going to get settled in and make some brews now, because it's time for a little evening wind down time. We've got to where we were planning to be here a little bit earlier than we are tonight, but it's not late. It's just before 9 o'clock, so it's not bad by any means.